LAX is actually really close to the airport. So what did I say? LAX is close to the stadium, I mean, sorry. By the way, this holiday is meant to be like in reverse order. I was meant to go to Wrestlemania first and then do the rest of the things I've done in LA, but because Easter holiday is next week and I can't have Easter off work, I had to change my plans. I even had to I bought a Lakers ticket, I had to sell it, I had to resell it and get another one because I couldn't go to the Phoenix Suns games. But yeah, I am here at SoFi Stadium. Sorry for the lack of the intro. I just started the vlog. There is SoFi Stadium, my first time here. I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of coliseum. But yeah, I've been watching Wrestlemania. Sorry, I've been watching. I'm so excited I can't even speak properly. I've watched wrestling since I was young. Childhood, teenage years, adulthood, I've watched a lot of wrestling. The last few years, not as much, to be honest. It's not because I've not liked it, it's just that I've watched so many things and I haven't watched it as much, to be honest. But I have followed it, at least, on WWE Twitter, for example, social media. One thing that's never changed is something I've always wanted to do is to go to Wrestlemania. It's been on the bucket list for a long time. I've wanted to go to Wrestlemania for a long time. When I was waiting for it to come to England, because I thought one day it would. We got Money in the Bank this year, which is great. But you know, some things you just can't wait too long for. And this one was in California, and I thought, wow, I always wanted to visit California. I wanted to tour movie studios, watch sports events, Lakers, the LA Kings, LA Dodgers. I've done all of those things now. But I wanted to do all those things, and I thought, hey, I want to do a lot of things in California, and WrestleMania is here. Why not book a holiday here? And here I am. Here I am. I planned this last September, I think. And I'm so glad I did. I've had a great holiday so far, and now I get to go to WrestleMania both days and Raw after Mania. I went to SmackDown and Hall of Fame yesterday. 4-day extravaganza. I'm really excited for this. Really excited. I cannot wait. We are right here. I've got my ticket, and this is going to be. I can't wait to show my view as well because I'm pretty sure I got quite a good seat. I paid a little bit more just to get a better view, and I'm going to show you. Oh yes, this is going to be bloody beautiful, mate. Whatever happens, I'm so glad I did this. Whatever happens. Look at it, SoFi Stadium, financed by the owner of my football club, Arsenal FC. I support Arsenal, and our owner financed the stadium, so he better have built a good stadium, huh? So spending his money on this stadium rather than us, it better be worth it, all right? It better be a good stadium. I better see a great event, okay? If this sells out, I want to see more transfer funds in the Premier League. Entry 8, that way. It does look incredible, to be fair. Look at the interior. What is that? It looks like inside of a basket, but like in a good way. Wow, unique. Article earlier because the next World Cup is in the US. This could be the final stadium, but apparently it might not be because the pitch isn't big enough. That's what I heard. That's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a lot of stairs. Bags in the arena, so there's a backdrop area there. Inside crypto, there's like people selling bottles of water for like $1 or $2, and inside crypto is like $6. There's no one outside the stadium selling water. I'm kind of worried about that. I'm gonna go in, it's gonna be like $10 a bottle. This sounds like the place to be. American football shirts, they're cool, but they're $100. There should be one called I Was There. Yeah, there's one there. One on the right, that one's better. I might get that and the WrestleMania cap. I'm sure there's some there. Alright, I got them. I'm going to be ready to go. I'm going to put them on now. Good looking stadium. It's actually the back of it, which is fine. It has the main event. Sorry, I can't show you properly. And a bunch of stars at the bottom, including Logan Paul. I got Logan Paul on my t-shirt. But yeah, we've got it. All set. There's Wi-Fi here as well. There's strong Wi-Fi even outside the stadium. I got my top underneath my hoodie, above my shirt. I've now got 4 layers on. VIP entry. I wonder if KSI is here. He is Logan Paul's business partner, and they were here recently. Like, I was at the Dodger Stadium 1 week, and the following weekend, the very following weekend, they're at the same stadium promoting their drink that they've partnered now with Dodgers now. I was a week off. I missed Margot Robbie by a day when I went to Wonder Woman Studios. She was there the day before I was there. Like, what's going on? I hiked the Hollywood sign, and there was another day where Sebastian Stan was walking down there with his girlfriend, and Michael B. Jordan was running up there. Like, what? I keep missing these people. I keep missing them. People already queuing up, even though the opening is not scheduled for another hour. Dedication. I just realized that the Uber pickup point is the opposite side of the stadium. Like, I'm on the south side, it's on the north side. It's fine. It'll be worth it for the event, but I still got to walk around the whole stadium. It's just, it's a bit inconvenient. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like I was literally walking down there. My entrance is here. Entrance 8. Ah, yes. I should probably get in line, right? You know what, instead we'll stand out here like an idiot and we'll do predictions. Yeah, let's do predictions. Let me just check the full card. Start of a shock. I reckon Austin Theory will beat John Cena today. I think Rhea Ripley will beat Charlotte. That's less of a shock. The whole tag team fatal 4-way, Ricochet and Braun Strowman. Why is that even a tag team? I think Becky Lynch, Lita and Trish will win against what's their name again? Control. They probably shouldn't though, because it's probably better to put Damage Control over. But I just got a feeling they'll let Trish, Lita and Becky win that match. I think Logan Paul will go over Seth. I think he'll beat Seth Rollins. Or Ray Dominic. I'm really not sure because I feel like they should put Dom over. They should give him that platform. But with the sentiment of Ray in the Hall of Fame and the whole storyline, the way it's gone, will they have Ray lose here? I don't know. We'll see what Triple H does, but maybe Dom should win to put him over, but Ray winning would not be bad for the fans in the storyline. But yeah, I wouldn't mind either, but I don't know what to predict because I'm not sure what Triple H is going to do here. Sammy and Kevin will beat the Usos. I think that will happen today. And the Bobby Lashley thing, I don't know if that's not a confirmed match, but apparently he's doing like an open challenge or something. I don't know if that's today or tomorrow, but whenever it is, I'm going to predict that Randy Orton comes back and challenges him, okay? Because he's got a mystery challenger apparently, so I'm just going to guess it's Orton, because who else would it be? Because he's been out for a while. And then Orton beats him. That's just my guess. Night 2 as well. I think Asuka will finally get a WrestleMania moment. She will beat Bianca Belair. Sheamus is one championship away from a Grand Slam. He's never won in the Continental Championship. I love him. I loved watching him wrestle, him winning World Championships, Money in the Bank, he won the Royal Rumble. When he won it, I called it. I predicted it right from the start. He's going to win this, and he did win it. When he won the US title, it was amazing. Tag team champions. He's been, him and Cesaro as well. He's had just a great career, and so many great moments at WrestleMania as well. Including that Daniel Bryan win in over 7 seconds. It would be amazing if he could crown that today when I am here, because I've been a fan for a while of him, and I met him. He's the only superstar that I've ever met. I met him at a signing years ago in London. It would be amazing to see him win, and I think they made it a triple threat just for that sake. I think they don't want Gunther to be pinned, and that makes sense. You want to keep him strong. So I think Sheamus will pin McIntyre and win. Edge will beat Finn Balor. That's Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. That's going to be amazing. I think Lesnar will beat Omos, although if they want to put Omos, if they want to push him, they should probably have him win. But I think Lesnar will win this match. I don't see him not winning, to be honest. And then the women's tag team fatal 4-way. Rousey and Baszler. Let's go with that. I'm not sure about the tag teams one, to be honest. Those are the ones I'm most unsure about. Finally, the main event. I think Cody Rhodes is finishing the story. I think he will beat Roman Reigns. He will end this long run. It's going to be amazing. I'm really sold. Like, I think it should have been Sammy, but obviously it was a more recent thing. But it should have been Sammy, but it's not. It's been planned to be Cody for a while. Triple H is not much like Vince. Triple H is going to be more stubborn. He's not going to just change his mind like Vince would. I think Cody Rhodes will win, and it's going to be a great moment, I think. And I was sold by the promos in recent weeks, and especially last night as well. So I cannot wait for that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm done predicting, and now the queue is a lot longer, and now I'm wondering why I didn't stand in line. Let me go and stand in line now. There's still like half an hour till it opens though, that's the thing. We're in. It only took about 5-6 minutes to actually get in, even though it was a long queue. Very fast entry, just contactless, tap your phone on the thing, go in. In front of the camera there, 233 is where I am, so it's that way. Oh my god. I saw this, I think they're 234, 235, I think this is 233. Row 25, where am I? 11, seat 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm here. Oh, that's a view. That's a view and a half, bro. That's a view and a half. This stadium is awesome, by the way. I love the way they did the roof as well. Should probably have a bit more colour, but Yeah. So good looking. So good looking, bro. Just taking the view. People still come in, obviously. The gate's just open. Now that's the money shots. Oh, that's brilliant. Apparently there will be 80,000 people in here soon. Oh, and I got a great view. Oh my word. Oh yes. I knew when I paid a little bit extra compared to that I'd get something incredible. And I did. And I did, and then some. I hope you understand how exciting this is. Like, not only am I at WrestleMania, I get a view like this where I can watch every entrance down the ramp. And I'm blocked slightly by that, but that's fine. I can see through that. That's not blocking me like it would in level 3. I can see it so clear. Oh my word. This is gonna be great. I literally just noticed as well, those like Hollywood style poster screens. That's really cool, that's really cool.
Origato.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Were the best nachos I have ever had in my life. But they cost $15. It's a rip-off. It's too expensive, but they taste bloody good. an incredible event so far, man. I'll tell you my thoughts after it ends. So far, every match has delivered something special. Rhea Ripley is next.
Revolutionary.
An incredible night. I'll be here again tomorrow for more.
Thank you and good night.
Sydney Swans fans. I just walked. There's 3 Sydney Swans fans there in full Sydney Swans outfits. What's going on? So I love that. For me, every match delivered. Every single match, all 8 of them. There was a surprise one, Pat McAfee against The Miz. But yeah, every single match delivered something special. That's more than you could ask for. That really is more than you can ask for. I just absolutely love that. By the way, if you're wondering why I didn't show the actual, wrestling and entrances, why I filmed the crowd, it's because of copyright. A few years ago, I filmed. I didn't film it, but I vlogged a London episode of Raw. I didn't show the matches. I literally just put like a few seconds of each entrance. Not every entrance, but a lot of entrances. I put a few seconds of each. WWE blocked it completely. I didn't even show that much. I showed my view, I showed a couple entrances, more than a couple, but they were like 2 seconds each. WWE like, nope, not allowed, you're blocked. Austin Theory Cena was brilliant. They had a dirty finish though, of course. A bit of cheating, referee gets taken out. Cena has Theory tapped out, but the ref's knocked out. Then Cena gets hit in the balls and Cena loses, but that was a very good match. The dirty finish was interesting. Maybe it sets up for something else down the line, because that's like, it's not a clean finish. I do wonder whether Cena's not done with that yet. That would be quite interesting, but I rate them for putting Theory over. Like you have to do that, really. You have to do that. Tag team fatal 4-way. Out of tonight's matches, the match I was least looking forward to, but it delivered. It had a lot of great spots, a lot of great high-flying moments as well. There was one part where there was like 5 of them together in a huddle off the top rope. Got holy shit chance of this is awesome chance today as well. But yeah, that was an awesome match, and the Street Profits won. That was pretty fun, you know. It was better than I expected it to be. I was just like, okay, so this isn't the toilet break match. It's actually the no break match. This was a really good match to put on second. You had Logan Paul against Seth Rollins, and a Prime bottle came out, and I thought, I was literally thinking, like, could that be KSI? Surely not. But KSI is in LA, so it could be KSI. And then it was. They revealed it, and it was KSI, and he actually got a pop. Like, obviously he's not as big in America as he is in the UK, but he got a pop. Like, a lot of people have noticed him, recognized him. They were like, oh my god, it's KSI. I wish I recorded that moment, but you know, obviously copyright, and also I don't want to record the whole time. I still want to enjoy myself at the event, and I don't want to focus on the camera. But yeah, he was the Prime bottle, and then he got put through a table. They were going to put Seth Rollins through a table, Logan off the top rope. Rollins managed to get away. He's just trying to get like a TikTok or a video, whatever. He's holding Seth down, not looking behind him. Seth pulls him onto the table, and classic, while Logan is midair, KSI switches Seth's place, and Logan accidentally takes out KSI through the table. That was an awesome spot. Watch like really old KSI videos. They used to like wrestling, so it's probably quite awesome for him to have a moment like that at WrestleMania. That's incredible for him. I'm a big fan, by the way, but yeah, I was just like, wow, this guy at WrestleMania got put through a table. This guy used to record FIFA in his room, and now he's doing that and boxing and all this bollocks. But yeah, that was awesome though. That when he was a Prime bottle and he got put through the table, I was just like, that's a perfect way to do it. And Seth won, which is, I thought they put Logan over, but they didn't. So, but great match, really enjoyed it. Women's the 6-woman tag team match was quite fun. Probably the weakest match of the night, but still very good, very entertaining. The best spots were from Io Shirai and Lita. They had great spots from the top rope. They were incredible. All 6 were incredible, but like Io and Lita, I think, stole the show really. But that was a great tag team match, so that was fun. Then you had the Mysterios, Ray versus Dom, father versus son. Ray came out in Snoop Dogg's car, and then all you hear is "Viva la Rasca." It got such a big pop. I wish I had that on camera, but I stopped recording because I thought, oh, Ray's coming out in a car. Yeah, it's just, we're gonna hear Booyaka in a second. That's it. I stopped recording. Viva la Rasca. Oh, what a moment! What a moment! He came out to Eddie's music, and then obviously his music as well. That was a great entrance, and I thought they might put Dom over, but after coming out to that, surely Ray's winning now, and he did. There was a lot of interference from Finn Balor, obviously, Damian Priest, and some of Ray's friends as well. Eventually, Dom got a chain out. Bad Bunny interrupted. Bad Bunny took the chain, and Ray beat him 619. That was awesome. Like, that delivered as well. I thought they'd have Dom win, but Ray won. Fair play. That was a very good match. I just thought after the Hall of Fame stuff, and after he came out with Viva la Rasca, he was not going to lose to Ray. Maybe they do a storyline where Ray beats the crap out of him, beats him back into sense, I guess. He literally whipped him with a belt in this. Rey Mysterio whipped his son with a belt in this match. I don't know why that wasn't a disqualification, but that was really funny. I'm just like, damn, this kid's getting his ass whipped by his dad. This is quite something. Like, wow, that looks like my childhood, except without a dad. Then Rhea Ripley beat Charlotte. That was a really good match. A lot of near falls. Maybe they overdid it with near falls. There's way too many near falls in that one. Apart from that, it was a very good match, and I really enjoyed that. That was very good. I think they paced. I was going to mention like Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. Despite the amount of near falls, it was the perfect length. And I feel like every match they paced it perfectly. It was the perfect timing. They timed everything so well, and it elevated the event. But yeah, incredible match between Rhea and Charlotte. Whole Snoop Dogg Miz Pat McAfee thing going on. Pat McAfee beat Miz. That was a fun segment. It wasn't like a great match, but it was a nice, funny segment before the main event. We need something, a bit of a relaxing bit, because they're running ahead of time, I think. It seemed like it, because there's plenty of time left in the 4-hour time slot to put the main event in. So I guess I wanted to put something else in, and I think it worked. What it did, I think, worked, and it was quite funny as well. Not a great match, but quite funny. And then, yeah, the main event. All of us adults knew what was coming. Sammy and Kevin beating the Usos, and it was an awesome match. It was an absolutely awesome match. It's not just about what happens and how predictable it is. It's also about the journey. And the match itself was incredible. So many near falls. They didn't overdo it either. So many near falls, so many great moments, so many good spots. Owens went through a table. There were so many emotional moments as well. Honestly, the Usos Bloodline Sami storyline, one of the best storylines wrestling has done in a long time. Like, especially WWE, best WWE storyline in a long time. Like the whole Roman Reigns thing with the Bloodline, with his, from the point of his heel turn up to the whole Bloodline thing and Sami getting involved. Everything's been perfect, and this was another addition to an amazing story. And now we got Cody Roman tomorrow. The story continues. The story continues. Yeah, amazing night. Every match I loved. Every match. Amazing. I look forward to it tomorrow night. But I'll see you for now. I'm going to find a way to get an Uber. It's going to be a long night for me, but I'll see you for the next vlog.